Hello, my YouTube family, Christina Lorre family, and Rawsueshii family. How are you guys doing? Happy Friday, you guys. I'm super excited to be back. Today, we are going to do how I draw 4 different types of eyes. Yes, you guys, I'm going to be telling you all my little eye drawing secret. And yeah, this is actually a tutorial from my Patreon. I post real-time tutorials on my Patreon once a month. And if you guys are interested in checking that out, go ahead and check out the links in my description below. Patreon.com/Rawsueshii. If you guys are interested in seeing more behind the scenes and more exclusive content from me, go ahead and check that out, y'all, because it's lit. But anyways, you guys, I'm really excited to be sharing with you all a tutorial. I know you guys have been missing it, and yeah, let's go ahead and get started with the video. Alrighty, you guys, so let's first start out with our guidelines for the front view of the eyes. So we're going to just lightly draw those lines, and I like to slightly curve the line in the middle just because I like to, you know, think of it as if it's on a face, and a face is 3D, so I just make it slightly curved, the middle line, and then I'm going to draw 3 circles so that way we can figure out the placement of the eyes and we don't have to worry about it being lopsided and crooked and looking hot mess. Okay? I'm gonna put these lines here so that way we can figure out where to start the corner of the eyes and make sure that it is equidistant from the middle of the line in the center. Ooh, that sounded like a lot, but you know, you could just copy what I'm doing, really. So now I'm going to be drawing the geometric shape for the eye. So my secret here is when you look at this reference here, you can see that there's 4 lines that make up the shape of the eye, and if you break it down like that, it'll make it so much easier than you trying to start out drawing organic shapes first. So start out with those geometric lines, which are just the straight lines, and then you can draw in the organic lines and shapes afterwards, so you're not, you know, taking in too much detail too soon. So yeah, this is gonna make your life so much easier. And isn't it cool how you can even see the eyeball a little bit from the circles that we made in the first step? So you know, that's pretty dope. So now I'm gonna take my mechanical pencil and I'm gonna go over my blue pencil, and I did change the lighting. Sorry if that bothered you guys. I'm so sorry. You know, I'm trying to get my lighting and stuff together, but you know, we getting there. But yeah, you guys, so I'm going to be doing my wing eyeliner because you know I gotta have the eyeliner on fleek, okay, like real cute or whatever. So yeah, that's how I like to do the eyes. The eyeliner is just real easy. Just make a little triangle and then you fill it in. And then I'm going to be doing the eyeball. And what I like to do here is I like to look at the space between where the eyeliner is and where the eyeball is, and I like to make sure on both sides they're the same space, because over the years I noticed that my eyeball size was like different from the other eye, so you know, I like to make sure that that's looking the same as well. And another trick is you can also take a line across from one eye to the other to make sure that they're on the same level, so you know, it can just help you make them eyes look real cute, you know what I'm saying, real flawless or whatever. So yeah, that's just a little, you know, a little trick of mine. And then I like to do the little under eye part. You don't have to do that, that's optional. I just like adding more details because why not, you know. But you know, sometimes I don't add it, you know, if I'm, you know, I just do it if I'm feeling it, you know. So I was feeling it here, so yeah. So yeah, I just take my time and you know, just making everything look cute and stuff, darkening up areas, thickening up areas, and yeah, that's pretty much it with that. And then, you know, you can draw eyelid. It's optional. You don't have to. Yeah, so honestly, it's self-explanatory. It's in real time. I know you guys love the real-time videos. Yes. And like I said, you guys can see the full in-detail tutorial on my Patreon, on patreon.com/Rawsueshii, if you guys want an even more in-depth tutorial. But yeah, I know that this is really helpful for you guys, and let me know down in the comments below if you guys like this video. And you know, I hope to, you know, share with you guys maybe a couple more videos from my Patreon, just as a little, you know, insight to what I'm doing on there as well. But yeah, it's really lit over there. Everybody's loving the tutorials. Each month everybody gets to vote for which tutorial they would like to see, so you guys get full control when you join my Patreon over the tutorials. You just make a comment of what you'd like, and the comment that gets the most likes wins. So that's super fun. But yeah, just want to let y'all know about that. And now I'm taking my little eraser pencil, and I just erased a little space in there so I could draw on my little heart highlight, because you know, hearts are cute, so you know, I did that. And then I decided to make another highlight, and I erased a little part out so then I can add it in. And if you have a white gel pen, like I would highly recommend using that because it'll really make the eyes pop for the highlights. But I didn't have a gel pen on hand, but I'll make sure to have one for next time. And then I'm just like, you know, doing like a gradient shade inside of the eyes, and then I added those little lines for details, and yeah, boom. Super cute, right? And then next, you can't forget them eyelashes, boo-boo. So I'm just showing you guys here like the motion that I use, like it's like a flick of the wrist motion when you're making eyelashes. And you know, you just put a little pressure on the paper and then you kind of flick it upwards, and then that'll give you some nice realistic looking cute feathery eyelashes, you know. So that's a little trick right there. So that's what I'm doing right here. And I even like to just curve it like it as if it's coming out of the eye, like, you know how you see in pictures. If you look up close and look at real eyes, you can kind of see the eyelash like coming like out of the eye a little bit. It just gives like a nice little realistic touch. So yeah, adding them eyelashes in, making it real poppin'. And yeah, that's about it for the first eye. So I'm going to finish this up and then we can move to the second one. Alrighty, you guys, so now we are moving on to the 3/4 view, which I think was my favorite one to draw. So as you can see here, I'm making the guidelines and I'm making them slightly curved because we are imagining the face as, you know, in 3D. And I think it's, you know, a really good idea to just think of it in 3D. So that way, you know, things can just look, you know, I guess realistic. I mean, even though it's stylized. So first I'm starting out with the side eye, the eye that you can't see as much. And so that eye is a little bit, you know, kind of squished a little bit. So it's only 3 lines that I saw on the reference. So whenever you're doing 3/4, just remember that there's 3 lines on the side where you don't see the eye as much. So on the eye where you see, on the side where you see less of the eye, you'll have 3 lines versus the eye where you see the most, which is on this side, is going to have 4 lines. So yeah, it's way easier for me to just show you guys and explain it. Like explaining it, I'm telling you guys, explaining drawing is literally like a whole nother level of tutorial expertise. Like honestly, like I don't even know. Like I try my best, but you know, as long as you guys are seeing what I'm doing, I definitely think, you know, y'all figure it out. I think it's super satisfying to add those organic lines in over the geometric lines because it just really starts to bring the piece to life. And I definitely know that, you know, geometric shapes and lines have helped me so much because when I look at a reference, I don't think about the organic shapes, because they're organic shapes, you know, the curves and, you know, all the details, you know, it's just too overwhelming to look at all of that and try and, you know what I'm saying, break it down. So it's better to break it down by imagining those organic shapes, geometric shapes, like how the geometric shapes would look under it. So it's kind of like you're layering, like breaking down the different layers of the reference and, you know, just kind of making it a lot easier for yourself. So I think using the geometric shapes definitely was a big help for me. It has changed the way that I draw a lot, and it's made, you know, everything a lot easier. So yes. And also when you're making the eyeball for the eye right here, make sure it is, you know, significantly smaller than the one on the other eye, which, you know, I'm sure that's, you know, common sense, as, you know, that's the bigger side. But yeah, you guys, I don't really have much to say, to be honest, like, but to just show you guys, because I don't know, I don't know how to explain it. I can just show it to you. It's just so much easier. I think it's because I'm a visual learner. Like, for me, it's just, I love being able to see my, you know, favorite artists just draw, like, you know, in real time, and just to watch them draw. It's just, I get that more, and I understand just by seeing it visually than hearing them, even though, you know, it does help a little bit. Like, if you have some tips and stuff, for example, when I was telling you guys about the little flick of the wrist, you know, that was, you know, I was only able to tell you guys that verbally. So yeah, if you do art tutorials, let me know. Is it a little bit difficult for you to kind of explain what you're doing? Sometimes it's hard for me to explain it, but, you know, I hope that you guys are, you know, still learning regardless of my, you know, horrible explaining skills. Oh my goodness. But yeah, it's been a minute since I've done a tutorial here on YouTube, so I guess I'm a little nervous. But yeah, it's crazy because you know, I do them all the time for Patreon, but I don't know, I get a little nervous when I'm on YouTube, I guess. Oh my gosh, you guys. But yeah, I'm gonna just go now and let you watch and enjoy. And yeah, okay, bye. Okay, so now that we're done with the 3/4 view, I'm moving on to my third style of eye, I guess. So I actually drew this without a reference. This is just how, like, I would draw without a reference, straight from my head. So I wanted to, you know, show this version as well, for, you know, my patrons and now for you. So you guys can see how I would draw, or what I see straight from my mind. So yeah, it's kind of, you know, more cartoony-ish. I start with ovals instead of geometric shapes, and I just kind of go for it. So yeah. Alrighty, you guys, so I honestly think that this came out super cute. Like, cuter than I expected, honestly. And as you can tell, I love Disney and anime, and I think for the longest time, you know, I've been, you know, working on developing, you know, that mixture of both Disney and anime style. And, you know, I really think that I've gotten there, and I'm really happy with the style that I've, you know, come to have. So yeah, you guys. So now I'm doing this last one, which is from this reference here, and I can't explain. It's like a 3/4 upward view, 3/4 upward view. I don't know, but I wanted to do this one because I wanted to end it off with one that was a little bit more challenging than the other ones, just so we can have some variety. So yeah, you guys, since 3/4 view, you know, we've got the 3 lines for the eye that is more off to the side versus the one that is more face towards us. So I'm gonna just go ahead and draw this, and, you know, yeah, enjoy watching. You guys, so I hope you all enjoyed that video. Let me know down in the comments below what you all thought. I really hope it was helpful to you guys, and make sure you guys check out my Patreon, patreon.com/Rawsueshii, if you're interested in more full real-time tutorials from me and more behind the scenes and exclusive content. And yeah, I love you guys so much, and I'll see you all on my next video. Peace, love, and God bless, my loves. Bye.